Alright, welcome back to another video. Today we're going for an adventure. What the hell is this? Huh? That's pretty cool. Let's go inside. Exploration. Okay, there's spiders in here. Fuck that. Oh, it's so nice to have a flip camera. I'm on my old camera today. I have my new camera, my Sony camera. They're both Sony. In my backpack to get some B-roll where I'm going, I decided against riding the skateboard. I don't want to carry it up this. There's one of these trees up there. I think it was this one. Let me zoom in. I forgot it takes like 8 years. This one, right here. Hid my backpack behind there. Was running up here. I ran up this mountain at the speed of light. I was up from here to up there, probably 0.6 seconds. Already on top of a mountain. You see that, dude? Look at that. It was like 0.6 seconds. I was just down there. You thought I wouldn't bring the hat, huh? Yeah, so some physical exercise for today's video. You better leave a like, okay? This is a whole lot more effort than just sitting down at my desk and talking about something for 10 minutes, man. I absolutely love this time of year. All the greens come out. Look at that, huh? There's definitely a smudge on my lens. That's great. First kind of cool part of the hike here. Got the sun coming through the trees, beaming on all this greenery. Wow. Got a cool, I think this is a water tower, something like that. Supplies water. Very exciting. We got the bugs flying around the camera already. Alright, so we're coming up on like where the path kind of evens out. Makes the hiking part a whole lot easier. But the views start getting cool in just a second. Let me show you. See, just through the trees there, kind of see the little horizon action. Beautiful. There's not a whole lot of times of the year that you can come up and actually see through this part, because once the leaves come, it's literally just green and like little tiny bits like this of the mountain behind. A little fun fact mini story about this place. Me and my dad walked up here when I was really young, probably 6 or 7 years old, and we were sitting by the edge of the cliff, kind of eating lunch. We had a little picnic set up and everything, and a gardener snake came right next to him. And I'm like, Dad, there's a snake. And he jumped up. This dude almost jumped off the cliff. He was like this close from falling off, man. Spooky, I almost killed my dad. I think I made a whole video about that. Like I said before, the path gets a lot easier right here. I love this part. I guess there's been an insane amount of bears, black bears this year. And I guess we're the capital of the state for black bears, so hopefully me talking into the camera, you know, attracts one. We get a little YouTube content. Seriously, I'm joking because that's like one of my biggest fears though. I hate walking up here alone, but at the same time, it's beautiful out today. I wanted to do something. And hopefully you guys enjoy these nature videos. I know some of you guys are always asking me to do them. I'm not sure how the wind is gonna hit the mic a certain way. I have one of those like fuzzy things over it, so it should be good. We're almost at the cool spot up here where I'm gonna sit down and talk with you guys for a little bit. Man, oh man, it's beautiful up here today. Very windy, but damn. Look at that view, huh? Got some power lines. Wow. Real naturey. And then of course, the continuation of the path and the view. Wow. So I want to say thank you for 600,000 subscribers. Is Mike recording? Okay. 600,000 subscribers. That is just beyond crazy to me. I'm sitting here in the middle of the woods. Hopefully a bear rolls up on me. Hopefully not, actually. I'm kind of terrified of that, to be real with you. Okay, we got from the community tab on my channel, kind of cool little feature that YouTube implemented, I think like a year ago. First one from Angel, the top rated comment. Do you ever see yourself not smoking weed in the future, like going completely sober, straight clean, no more weed in your life? You know, it's a tough question. It's something I actually think about quite often. Should I take another break? Should I do that? Should I just stop smoking? Maybe my life would be more productive without it. But at the same time, there's a lot more pros than cons to weed in my opinion. And like, weed also ties into like what I do for videos and such. So I'm not sure if any time in the near future, but maybe at some point in my life I'll just decide to stop smoking. It's always an option, man, you know? It's never something that you should never think won't happen, because everybody grows up eventually. Next one from Connor, what's your social security number? 42069-42069. Don't steal my identity, man. Next one from Lord, favorite drug besides weed? Caffeine. Nicotine. Fuck nicotine though. Don't be using that. Next one from Levertrue, if money wasn't an issue, what would you do for a living? Man, well, for a living, that means how do you make money to live? Man, if I had all the money in the world, I'd have 2 farms with a log cabin kind of in the woods, close enough that I could run a fiber line out there and get good internet, still live stream and all that. I'd have 1 farm for the llamas, okay? For the llama petting zoo, $5 entry if you're subscribed on Twitch, free entry. And then the other farm, full of weed, just full of weed. In a legal scenario too, it'd have to be legal for that. I would just have a couple employees to tend to the llama farm, a couple employees to help me with the weed farm, and we'd be self-sufficient, you know what I mean? Hopefully, at least. Llama happiness, priority number 1. I'm stupid, but what do your parents think of you smoking weed? My dad doesn't like when I dab. He hates the dabs. Absolutely, just hates it. I don't speak with my mom that much, so I don't know what she thinks about it. But yeah, when I first started smoking, dude, both my parents hated it. I don't know, when they were growing up, I think they were just told that it was as bad as heroin, and that the whole point of that, weed is stronger these days. It's super strong. It's not like it used to be. And it's like, yeah, because we're not smoking sticks and stems. Next one from Tim Z. How much do you smoke every day or every week? I smoke about 2 ounces a month. There's a spider on my camera. Get the fuck out of here. I smoke around 2 ounces a month, I guess. I don't really buy in that increments just because of how illegal it is where I live. I buy like the legal amount and try to stick to that. It kind of sucks because I gotta hit the plug up a lot, but hey. Next one from TB. Do you think there's a future for weed YouTubers on this platform? That's a hard question, dog. It really is, because I think at any point in time there could be another bandwave of all the weed channels, all the channels that talk about weed and smoking it. At any point, it's like Facebook. Every couple years, and Instagram, Facebook and Instagram, every couple years they just do a fucking mass smite where they just wipe out everybody. Give half the people their accounts back, but the other half are just bones. It's a really hard question to answer, because YouTube will never make a statement about it, because them being as big as a company as they are, talking about something as petty as weed, it's just like a joke to them, and it just makes them look bad in a company standpoint. It's literally a gamble. I don't know. Hopefully, I really hope that as soon as weed is federally legal in the United States, that they get their head out of their ass. Next one from Leroy. Am I a fan of edibles? I haven't had an edible in like 4 or 5 years, dude. I'm afraid of them, to be honest with you. They get me fried. A couple of times I made them and they were awesome, and they didn't really get me too high, and I liked it. But like, dude, there's something about it. I can't really make them where I live, because I'm not just trying to like make my entire apartment smell like dank for 8 hours at a time. Like, I don't give a shit about smoking in my room, but making edibles, it is truly a whole nother story. Do you still bump Maui Wowi by Kid Cudi? Of course, dude. Who doesn't listen to Kid Cudi is the man. I thought I wasn't recording. Kid Cudi is the fucking man, dude. If you guys haven't heard Kid Cudi's music, I strongly recommend you go and check every song he's ever made out. What state are you in, and is YouTube your only job? Yes, dude, I don't have any job outside of YouTube, Twitch, and I haven't been doing Twitch, so I don't know why I label it as that. But yeah, I don't have a job outside of YouTube. I've had one job. I worked at a bakery for about 2 weeks before I quit. It was honestly horrible. Just horrible. Let me know if you guys want the story of when I quit, because it was pretty funny. Such an asshole. I don't know how to say your first name, so I'm gonna say O Native. What's your favorite memory of being in high school? I think my favorite memory of being in high school is definitely just literally skipping school. Like, just leaving school, having so much fun with my friends, running from the cops. I don't know, I've thought about this a lot. Like, if I could go back and redo it differently, would I? Because maybe I'd get a better education and go further in life. But if I could go back, I'd do it all the same again. I'd do it worse. I'd do even worse stuff, so I'd have more stories for you guys, you know what I mean? Now, my favorite memory is definitely meeting some of the friends that I met in high school. I think that's probably the best, or just hanging out with the friends that I already have, man. The times you have in high school, because you have the responsibility of homework and, you know, just going to class and all that, but like outside of school, you really don't have shit for responsibilities. So the endless free time, man, is just something I'll always remember and miss. In my position as a YouTuber, I definitely still have outrageous amounts of free time, so I'm not complaining in the slightest bit. But the responsibility level, you know, like now I gotta pay the bills, I got health insurance, you know, like there's so much shit you just gotta be doing. You gotta pay taxes every year, you know? Next one from Cyanide. I'm gonna get demonetized for saying that. Have you ever smoked laced weed? How many times have I said weed? I'm gonna get demonetized either way. Laced weed? There's been one time where I bought weed in this really sketchy spot. I'm gonna make this into a whole story, I think, because of it was just outrageous. After a great adventure, the sketchiest scenario you could possibly imagine was buying Kush. We got it in the bag. You got this ASMR, rocks. We literally had it in the bag. We're just, you know, we bought it in bulk. So we bought it all together. We bought like $50 worth. I say bulk because they gave us so much, dude. Wind is probably terrible. We were breaking it up and that shit was stretchy, dude. It was stretchy. Stretchy. Look at the thumbnail, huh? So I want to say thank you one more time for 600,000 subscribers. So crazy, dude. On our way to 750. 3/4 of the way to 1 million. Will it happen? The world may never know. Hopefully, dude. Thank you guys for sticking with me all these years through all the bullshit. Hopefully you have a snazzy day, man. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you want more nature videos like this. I gotta break out the boosted board. I'm waiting on boosted board support because the board is making some bad noises and I need to make sure it's okay before I ride it again. But once we got that going, okay, we'll start doing those videos again because I love that thing. I'm just absolutely so hyped. Yeah, so I'm excited to make those. I know you guys want the skate videos. I don't really skate that much. I just really been riding the boosted board. I'm out of shape, okay? Listen. So yeah, leave a like if you want more nature vids like this. There's so many nature spots around the place where I live. I'm very grateful to be able to go out into nature to do this kind of stuff and then share it with you guys. So until the next one, stay high, stay lifted, stay snazzy. Peace.